Hello, my dear students. Good afternoon. How are you? I hope that all of you are very fine. And now we shall start the lesson of supplementary reader, chapter 3, Journey to the End of the Earth. In order to describe or in order to narrate this chapter in short, I have divided it into 5 headings. The first heading is coldest, driest and windiest continent. Continent means Mahadvip, all of you know. Second point is southern supercontinent, Gondwana, supercontinent. And number 3, study of Antarctica. Number 4, climate changes. And number 5, walk on the ocean. In this lesson, Tilani Doshi, the writer of this essay, is the narrator, and he has narrated the whole story. And in this story, he has said that a journey of 52 people went to Antarctica. He was also included in this journey, and in this way they started this journey from Chennai, 13 degree north to the equator line. Equator line means Bhumadhya Rekha. They started this journey from Madras, 13 degree north to the equator line, and in order to go to this coldest, driest and windiest continent, Antarctica, they have to cross 9 time zones, 3 water bodies, and also some environmental atmosphere or ecosphere, environmental ecosphere. Now, I am telling you that they started this journey from Madras and they have to cross 9 time zones. Means this earth has been divided into 24 zones. But they had to cross they had to make their journey into 9 time zones. And 3 body water. Body water means lakes. And ecospheres means environmental zones. And when they went there, they found that Antarctica was the coldest, it was the driest, and it was the windiest continent. Because more than 90% of the ice volumes are present in Antarctica. That is why there is no humidity. It is driest, it is coldest, and because there is very high wind pressure, that is why it is driest, windiest also. And the second point is southern supercontinent Gondwana. This is not pronounced southern, it is pronounced southern. Supercontinent Gondwana means, here the narrator has said that 650 million years ago there was a supercontinent named Gondwana just around the Antarctica exists today. And at that time, this place was not the cold place. Gondwana was a very huge landmass, and at that time Antarctica, India, Australia, they are included in the same land. And that is why it is called supercontinent Gondwana. Gondwana is the name. But and this supercontinent Gondwana was flourishing, it was thriving, it was prospering 500 million years. And at that time, it was full of flora and fauna. Flora means full of vegetations, trees, plants, flowers and other things. Fauna means animals, birds and other organisms. The flora, vegetations and fauna, animals, birds and other. That is why at that time this place was the warm place, and animals, birds and all these organisms were existing at that time, but humans were never existing. Humans never came on this land, Gondwana. It was unpopulated, it was without human people. Study of Antarctica, flora, study of Antarctica. So in this journey, the main theme of this journey was to study about the Antarctica. So when they went there, they found that 650 million years ago, this land was warmer and there were animals, birds, insects and plants, trees and other things. So we can say that this place was a carbonic place. The carbonic history is told or narrated in this story, in this essay. And climate changes, but after 500 years, you know that this place Gondwana was forced from south to north, and India forced to the north, then Himalayas took birth, and in the same way when South America forced to the north towards the North America, the Drake passes were opened there, and due to this pass means Darra. So due to this passes, the cold or circumpolar current was created, and this circumpolar current means those currents which are moving around the pole, south pole. The southern pole is called Antarctica. So this current was moving around the Antarctica. That is why it is called circumpolar current. So when this current was, passage was created by the South America, then Antarctica became the coldest place, and 90% of this 90% of the snow, ice caps of this world are existing there. But due to the much more use of the fossil fuels, pollution is creating or has been creating every day by day. That is why climate is changing. Due to this pollution, the ozone layers are depleting and the big holes are forming in the greenhouse, and if this kind of pollution continues, so certainly the global warming will reach to its high pitch, to its height, to its peak, and what will then happen? Then I think the most part of the ice of Antarctica will melt down, and the whole world will sunk or drown into the water. That is why now the duty of us, or it is our duty that we should control the pollution, we should control the global warming, otherwise the snow of Antarctica will melt down and the whole world will come into the ruinous position. Walk on the ocean, and when they reached on this ocean, they found, when they came down with the help of the gangplank, and how they went there? They went there with a Russian research ship, and the name of this ship is Academy Sokolsky. Kiy. This is the ship. With the help of this ship, they went there, and when they came down on the surface, they found that this surface was the surface of ice. When they came down from this ship with the help of gangplank. Gangplank is the piece of the wood, or a wooden piece, with the help of which the voyagers come down on the land. So this is piece of wood. So with the help of this gangplank, when they came down on the surface of Antarctica, they found that they were walking on 1 meter thick ice cap. When 1 meter thick ice surface, and under this surface there was water, salt water. So under this surface there was 180 meter salt water, and this water was breathing and living water. Means in this water, the animals, water animals were breathing, they were living on the surface, and they also found that the water animals were sunning them on the surface. When it was summer sun, the water animals came on the surface and they were sunning. Sunning means they were enjoying the sun on the surface, and they found that this place was the most beautiful place of the world. And in this journey there were 52 people, and this journey was organized by Geoff Green. Geoff Green. The Geoff Green was there, the narrator was there, and 50 students of high school were there. This program, that is why this program was called Students on Ice. The name of the program was Students on ice. This is the program. Organized by Supp.Reader. They went there with the students of high school, and Supp.Reader wanted to tell them about Antarctica, its past, its present, and what will be of its future. He said that in the past it was the warmer place when flora and fauna were flourishing there, and at present he showed them that there is no biodiversity, there is only single bioorganism, and that is very small grass, algae you can say, and this algae is the sustainable food of these water animals and birds there. And also he told that in the future, if the pollution is going on in this way, so certainly the whole world will sink down in the water, because the 90% of the ice is present there on Antarctica, and if it melts down, certainly the whole world will destroy in the water. My dear students, we shall discuss on the question and answers of this topic tomorrow. Thank you very much.